Okay, I think we are ready. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this up real quick. There we go. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and move. Okay, clap test. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Bandit. If you're first time here, welcome. What else? I have strawberry milk for today's drink. Get some hydration. Okay. we have here? So we've got a little game. I'm unsure which one's which, because I'm trying to fix things. But yeah, welcome to stream. Today's projects, we're gonna work on some merch, because we were accepted to one anime. Hooray! So there's that. Hi Sam, welcome to the stream. Thank you for sitting and waiting for me. I appreciate it. Thank you for the waits. I do appreciate it. I need to turn down the sensitivity, I think, for the stuff, because it might be a little too high. Wah! Oh, that puts it at constant, so we need it like right about there. Wah! Ooh, merch. Yeah, we're making merch. We're making currently some merch right now, and I'm checking to make sure that my mouse is not gonna lag the heck out. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this over here, because oh boy, she's struggling already. I know I have a stronger computer here that I should probably be transferring to. That is the plan. But there's just something about this computer that ye old reliable just is so good these days. But I also should probably be less stubborn, so it is what it is. Okay. So what we're gonna do, this is 10 inches. Let's go ahead and turn on our grid marker. Hey yo, almost perfect. That is half an inch off each side. My eyes haven't failed me. Holy cow, I am so impressed with me. I'm gonna do a little jig because that was impressive. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, that's... If you guys don't realize what just happened, don't worry. It's quite literally eye measurements did real good today. And I'm uber proud of me because holy cow, that was super impressive. Do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this saved so that when we get it produced, it'll look all nice. This is for K-pop Demon Hunters merch that hopefully when we go to one anime we'll have a little more. So there's that. Honestly, it's really exciting. But who knows? We'll see. Let's go ahead and call this Cage Trio. And we're wanting this to kind of be like a puzzle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add... So... if each of these are meant to be 3 inches... Well, I'd say more like close, like, let's give them a breathing space of about 2 inches. I think actually 2 inches might be too small because these are meant to be bigger keychains. So maybe, because these are meant to be like 3 inches each, so maybe we just give them their 3 inches and we work on that. So let's go ahead, put pacing on the 3-inch mark. So half an inch here. Voila. Let's also give them half an inch between each. I think will be fair. So if we have any odds or ends, this will be where their split goes. So in total, they get about like 2.5 inches worth of drawing space. Which is not bad. There will be a front and a back. So let's go ahead and make 2 folders, which we'll call the front and back. So front is made. Back. Take a little sip of chalky milk. Actually, this isn't chocolate milk. It's my favorite type of milk. Strawberry. I love strawberry milk. See, I need to do an animation where I'm like drinking like milk and milkies. I love dairy. Dairy doesn't love me. But if I could tell you one thing, I love dairy. So I'm gonna start with the back design, because the back design is what's gonna indicate what we're able to have on the front designs for the most part. So let's go ahead, get our first layer in. So Rumi goes in the middle as it completely lags out. Like, whoo-wee! She is struggling today. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, the lag. It's so bad. So we have Rumi. Oh, why are you lagging so much? That is so... Oh, it's because you're open. Time to close down a few extra things, and hopefully that'll lighten the load on our poor computer a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and need you to close. Yay, okay. That should help a bit. Could do a little testy here. Give it a moment to recover, but it's still having like a significant amount of lag, but not as much lag. So I'm gonna take what I get. I'm gonna take what I can get and work with it, because I do not want to be working with that forever. I need to transfer stuff, so it's like, let's put in a bigger thing for whatchamacallit. Rumi, Mira, and Zoe. So we're just sketching these out. And I would like these all to connect, because the goal is to have them be like connecting pieces. Maybe I'm gonna look up some Korean designs, because it is Korean based. I would like them each to have their own little thing, their own little piece. If you guys haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters, it is some high quality stuff. It really is. K-pop Demon Hunter concept art. See, the people at Sony were so nice and gave us some great concept arts that we were able to see. So it's just like we ate good today as an artist community, which is really nice. I'm gonna have very strawberry-y, very sweet milk at the very bottom. Oh my god. I'm taking sips of my strawberry. By the way, lactose-free milk has saved my butt, but good god, it's expensive. Okay. Milk break over. Let's go ahead and begin with Zoe's. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna make a whole separated thing just for them. Oh wait, no, I just wrote over it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna isolate each onto their own layer, because I overall do not want to deal with a bunch of different ones. We're gonna keep the grid up just for the fact of the matter that it'll make it a little easier overall. And I know that there's probably gonna be the question, oh, why didn't you just copy paste it? And that's because I'm currently feeling a little too lazy. What's my favorite ice cream? If I was to say what my favorite ice cream is, I'd have to say matcha ice cream, because matcha ice cream it's nice and refreshing. It's bitter from tea leaves, and so yeah, I'd have to say matcha ice cream, but it's super expensive. So if we're talking in considerations of if it's readily available, geez, I'd have to say like Rocky Road. I know it's really basic and everything, Rocky Road ice cream and all that, but I'm just like, sometimes you can't go wrong with a good old, with ye old Rocky Road. So, at least in my mind, Rocky Road ice cream, pretty tasty, pretty good. Definitely that. But matcha is my favorite. Matcha is my favorite ice cream. But yeah. Good God. Let's see here. Pinterest. But now that the question has been asked for me, what is your favorite ice cream? Because I'm sure that you also have a favorite that you'd like to share. So, what are your guys' favorite ice creams? Let me see that movie. Yeah, it's a great movie. I've watched it way more than I should have, if that helps. Let's see here. Let's do flower language. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. We're looking up some Korean flowers because we want certain flowers. So Bekot. Beotokot. Beautiful, fragility, the uniform nature of life. I feel this would be very much Rumi's. So we'll do cherry blossoms for her. Let's see here. This is bloom. Oh, we could also do roses. Roses are good. Because roses are good. But I feel like each girl should be represented by their own flowers. Again, if you haven't watched it, then, you know, it has a lot. Let's see here. So... let's see here. Doing a little bit more research here because... okay, I found a good picture of a lily. So, let's... good God. You think Cindy drinks it? Well, she does, that's great. I do think it is a very delicious, like, you know, thing to enjoy. So, I mean, if you enjoy more earthy flavors, then matcha is definitely a way to go. I'm not saying that it's for everybody, because for one, it's like, what's the best way to state it? I'm trying to remember. One way of noting it is that, for the most part, they usually, yeah, if you like earthy flavors, then yeah, it's good. But if you don't really like it, I had to regain my train of thought. If you don't really like earthy flavors, I usually would be like, try oolong tea. It's still earthy, but it's like a little less so, and it's more chocolatey, at least in my experience. But I'm no tea expert. Somebody correct me here if I'm wrong. But overall, I think it's like a nice flavor. So it's nice. It's good. It's good. But if you don't like tea, then you might not like tea in general. So who knows? I might be wrong. I might be losing my mind. I don't know. I'm already losing my mind. Because one anime is a lot to prep for. I don't hate one anime, but it certainly makes things a little harder. I also just realized that making the 3 layers of things was actually not really necessary. But that might have been just me, so who knows? I'm just going nuts over here. Thank you. I'm hoping that this convention... I'm hoping to go to more conventions again next year. Because, as per usual, conventions are not cheap. They are very expensive. And being able to go to them is... It's really an honor. And I'm going to a lot more new ones just because they're the ones who accept newer artists like me. So there's that. And I'm hoping to make some Artist Alley vlogs. But I also want to focus on the Let's Make series and so many other things. So it's a lot of work. And I'm not quite sure how things are going to go. Because for all I'm aware, the YouTube channel could end up becoming like super successful. I end up becoming super successful or something. I doubt it, but yeah. Rocky Road, yes. Rocky Road ice cream, so good, so tasty. Let's see here. I'm going out of the lines. That's not a good thing. So we're gonna go ahead and just fold it over. And go like that. We went to an amusement park yesterday. That was fun. We went to one of the only amusement parks here in my state. We have a couple, but it's like not that many. I don't think any state has more than like 3. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm going nuts. I'm genuinely like... So, we'll see. That does not look like a lily at all. I need... Let's see here. Like this. One there. One here. One here. Maybe one tucked behind it over here. And leaves. I'm gonna do a couple. Oh god. This lag is absolutely murdering my poor PC. Which is something we should be fixing, but I'm just like, no, I can. It'll last a couple more days. One day it's just gonna go kaput. I'm gonna cry, and then I'm gonna be like, it's finally time to give in and, you know, do stuff. But I should also probably, like, for the preservation of my computer, start streaming on the other one. I just don't like having to, like, bounce files back and forth between projects, so I'm just like, I like having one main computer for that and not having to like really bounce stuff back and forth. Let's see here. Mint or chocolate chip? That's a good choice. Very, very simple choice. But it's a good choice overall because it still tastes good. So, which is good. Let's take a look here. Love how there's so much concept art available, it's not even funny. If I wouldn't get copyrighted for it, I would love to, you know, have more, but unfortunately, I cannot, so we get to jam out to this. Let's see. I know they have their own keychain things. Zoe. And for the people being like, oh, well, why are you having a VPN on? It's because the VPN is meant to ensure that I have security. Oh, and there goes There goes OBS. OBS just took itself out. Okay, and it's just reconnected. So, we had a momentary disconnection. Let's go ahead and give this a test here. Make sure that our ping isn't too high. We're gonna run the rest of the stream like this. Oh, look at that. It just sped up to catch up. So, I am thinking it's the VPN. And that also means we're gonna have to stream without a VPN for a while. Wow, okay. Reconnection successful. My interwebs is having ye struggles. And I don't know whether or not to hate Xfinity or to like them for that. But thoughts on Smosh. I haven't watched Smosh in a while, so I can't say whether or not I like them or not. Just because, again, Smosh I haven't watched in a very long while, so it's kind of one of those things. It might be Xfinity. Honestly, Xfinity is my enemy. Do not love them. Do not care for them. I do not love Xfinity. It's not because I actively hate them, but yeah. I just realized that my whole everything just like significantly improved. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because significant significant improvement could be just as bad a bad thing. Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. Whatever you did, it's working now. Thanks. It's called I turned off my VPN. So I guess the true problem was my protection. That sounds so wrong. I hope you guys realize this. But it's like, oh yeah, you know, the true problem we had all along was the protection we had for ourselves. Like, does that not sound like something like a psychiatric patient would say? Like, I'm losing my mind, but don't worry, I got better because the meds were the problem. Like, I don't know, maybe it's me. I'm not saying if you're on medication, take your medication. Good God, I take medication. I take my meds semi-regularly because I'm smart. Very smart. Yeah. So smart. But yeah. For the most part though, I'm like, the fact that like everything just significantly improved the instant I turned off the VPN is it's a little frustrating. It's a little saddening. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. It's a little frustrating because it's just like, oh yeah, you know the problem? It's your VPN. And I'm just like, the VPN accidentally lagging my streams. Yeah, I know, right? It's like everything. Yeah, this is like so much better. It's bearable with OBS, but it is getting better. I'm hoping that OBS figures itself out real soon, just because it is getting a little tiring to reset everything like every 5 minutes. And I don't want to turn off the stream at all. But that's good. I'm glad that we've had this lag thing figured out for the time being. So it definitely helps. I'm like, yeah. Well, now I can answer questions on time. No risk equals protection. Equal constant buffering streams, therefore no protection, better streams. Yeah, I don't understand how that works. I guess ye information gods are just like, yeah, let us be have access and we give you better internet. Or Xfinity just really hates my VPN, so who knows? Maybe what I'll do is I'll just keep the VPNs off and I'll stream that way, because that seems to be doing a significant job of just keeping things going, so. But let's see here. Let's go ahead. You know what kind of sucks is, it doesn't suck really per se, but I was invited to go watch F1 and I declined because I do like race cars, I just am like, it's not my favorite thing in the world. I assume it was too much usage on your RAM or video card for your PC to run streams and VPN. Maybe, it could be. It could be that, you know, my PC was just like, it was doing the Herculean task of keeping me both protected and you know, streaming. Because it's an old computer. This thing is running on ye old thing. Car movie. It's called F1, and it is about, I believe, racing. At least I'm pretty sure that's because like they literally show you, I believe, like a race car in front on the poster. I'm not gonna go watch it, at least anytime soon right now, just because I'm very busy. Again, getting ready for conventions, especially because I've got 2 months and school's coming back in soon. I do not have a lot of time to be dilly-dallying, and I know that sounds weird, but I also dilly-dallied for the past 2 days. Because we went to that amusement park. By the way, no sunburns. Very proud of me. No sunburn. But very sore. My friend took me on a lot of roller coaster rides. I didn't realize that roller coaster rides made you feel like you exercised the day before. My arms hurt. They hurt. I don't understand how that happens. Wasn't walking, wasn't standing for too long. We weren't in Disneyland stuff, but my arms feel like they've had the biggest workout of their lives and are struggling. Ye struggles, and I'm not sure how to feel about that, because I'm just is this a normal thing? I'd assume it is, but I'm also just what constituted it? It's weird. Somebody explain that to me, at some point in time, and I'll probably take your word for it, but I'm just good God. My friend took me on some roller coasters. I bought some pins. It was really fun. I should have made a vlog of just us going, but let's be fully honest, I would rather just have fun and enjoy the moment rather than, anything else. So, who knows? Maybe I'm just inexperienced. But I also don't go to the amusement park that often. I'm not yeah, let's go to the amusement park, because going to an amusement park in the first place is incredibly expensive, almost insanely so. I think the only reason we went to yesterday was because it was they're oh yeah, our tickets are 50% off, so come in, bring your family, and we will subsidize part of your expenses. And I'm just you know what, I also had a free ticket from another family member because they were going already, and I was okay, you know what, since you bought my ticket and everything, I might as well bring some other people with me. What I didn't realize, though, it's you continuing to tense and relax your muscles. That makes sense. But it definitely is OBS Studio keeps connecting and disconnecting. Like, brother, pick. Ahem. But for the most part, I was just, like, I didn't realize it was. But at that point, it's like you're too far deep in, and I was like, I'm going, and I'm bringing some friends along with me because, you know what, I don't want to suffer alone. So, I brought a couple friends along, and we all went to the amusement park. But that makes sense. I was hanging on to the handlebars of most of the coasters we went on like I was going to die, because I genuinely have a fear that one day I will be rocketed off with... So, let's explain it in better terms. Car goes fast on track. Track and car do lots of times. Weather's down. Car go wee. I go die. And then we don't come back. And then what happens then? I'm just gone. And the park, I guess, has another accident. And they sweep it under the rug? I don't know. That's pretty traumatizing and shit. I'm like, that's my fear. But I've been trying to get over it. I've been trying to get over the fear of roller coasters and been going on them more. I know it doesn't help overall, but it's been helping a little bit. It's been helping just a smidge. But for the most part, I'm just like, ye irrational fears of going to be yeeted off into space. Who knows? Just my fear of being absolutely punted into the afterlife. Oh boy, let's see. Trying to find a thing of roomies. Roomie stuff, and it is difficult. But it is nice to see, like, all the concept art from K-pop Demon Hunters. I just am like, good God. You never think that you'd have to do this much research for one thing, or at least I didn't think about that. And I was just like, oh, it'll be a little bit of research and then we can just start drawing. But no, I'm really wanting this tassel in particular to be super duper accurate, because I, for the most part, just want it to look really nice and accurate. I want it to look nice. Let's see here. I think that's enough, just because I'm like, I'm not seeing much more space to put anything else really on it. I'm like, there's space for obviously like some other decor, but you know. Have you made and printed your stickers before? I actually have. We're currently working on finishing up our Ko-Fi, which, if I remember correctly, there should be in the description. But let me take a check. In there, it says adventure waits through this link, and that is where our online store is, which is our Ko-Fi. OBS Studio is having so many issues. It's like disconnecting, reconnecting. Brother, I have good internet. I'm going to like have stuff. We are working on getting updated pictures going and all these other things. I'm going to literally strangle OBS. OBS, brother, what is going on, my man? After the stream, we're checking him because boy is beast tripping. But we do have a Ko-Fi, and you can check out all of our cool merch there. We are getting more stuff up there. So it's like we have a lot of our keychains. We're hoping to get in some other merch. Obviously, some of the stuff like the K-pop Demon Hunters merch that I'm working on right now will not be available for purchase on our Ko-Fi, just because it is technically copyrighted material, and so this will be restricted to honestly just in person. So you guys want K-pop Demon Hunter merch from me in particular? Yeah, you're gonna have to come and find me, whether this year, next year, or who knows how many years, in one of the convention halls, and I'll happily give you one. But for the most part, right now, that's not what's happening, so. Struggling today. He is having moments, and I do not know. I'm going to. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm just like, brother, you good? I think OBS isn't having a fit, but who knows. But yeah. We need to update the store because we have like a whole bunch of new merch that just dropped in, including our cafe keychains, our cafe stickers, including our potion stickers from our Underworld shop, and a few other ones. So I tend to forget it exists. It's okay. I do not blame you guys for forgetting it, just because I have forgotten it. Not in the sense in terms of, oh yeah, like, I'm just, like, letting it sit there. But it's just because, it's kind of hard to keep that consistency going. But yeah, we have that going, and you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to. We also do exclusive drops there, exclusive announcements, early announcements, as well as when these videos go live. Because what we're going to be doing, or what I'm going to start doing, it's not we, it's me. I don't have anybody helping me. But for the most part, I think it's just a me thing, because, you know, oh no, you're fine. It's not just you. Oh my god, and the thing just disappeared. I forgot that you have to have this up. But essentially, you'll check it out after stream. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much. But for the most part, is quite honestly, it's along the lines of bananas. Anyways, it's along the lines of you get to kind of just get all the exclusive stuff beforehand. What we'll eventually do is all the streams like this, where there's all the bloopers and everything. We're gonna remove them from YouTube, put the VODs onto Ko-Fi, and for $5, you guys, it'll stay up for like the month and everything, but afterwards we're gonna privatize them, put them over onto Ko-Fi. So if you guys want to keep access to them, then you can go get that $5 subscription and get all access to that. It's a one-time thing. You don't need to do it. Well, no, it's not a one-time thing. It's a monthly thing. You want it one time, it's $20. Not that much more. But that also comes with any merch purchases. So if you decide, hey, you want to buy like a keychain and some stickers or something like that, then that also automatically gives you access to everything else, including all the VODs with all the bloopers, which this one will obviously have a lot of. We're going to turn these into short form videos later on, so that people can just enjoy them and have a moment, or at least that's the thought. I have no idea how to run a video channel, so you've got somebody here who's just as clueless as the next person, so woohoo! Yeah, I know, I'm miserable. But neat, thank you. Yeah, the most part is that for everything we're doing right now, is this just trying to get everything set up. Get all this stuff out of the way. So, yeah. I feel like that sounded like super like, yee fresh scammy. But I promise you it's not. I'm trying not to be schemy. You know what I realized? Today is Wednesday, and I have not done nearly anything. Like, it's kind of weird to say, but most I've done is I've cleaned the house, and then I warmed up an egg to hell and back, and then I ate it, and then I said, wow, that was a terrible egg. And see, now I know that it's just like an issue with OBS and not an issue with my other stuff. My computer is saying, wow, we are hot. Saying we're so sexy. Oh, and everything going down from here. It's just there we go. I think that worked, but I don't think it did. 240p. There we go. Holy cow, that actually improved so much. That improved a lot of stuff. Okay. We don't want it like super covered by stuff, because we want it to be like still over everything. or something like that. We'll fix it later. It'll be fixed later. I realized this, but I haven't seen it. We're back to slightly buffing stream, but not as bad as before. Hopefully not as bad as before, because I would hate for that to be... I would hate for that to be the case. I really would. But it's not as bad as before. So I think we figured out another problem, which is... God hates me. I'm just kidding. No, but... It does still suck, though, that's kind of the case. That... Apparently the thing that is giving us protection is, you know... not providing overall. So Zoe, let's do the middle one. I need to find like other pieces. I need to find I don't want to clip anything. I just want to find the tassels. Because K-pop Demon Hunters has let's do that. Let's do the merch. Maybe that'll bring me more results. I believe these are designs for Demon Hunters themselves. The lag make men not happy. Okay, let's do. If it makes me sign up for an account. Struggling at this time, and I'm like not super pleased about that. So let's go ahead and add in some of these concept designs into them. Oh, it is a turtle. Well, we'll adjust that later. I'll try to get my stuff in order. Pieces of them inside where it feels like they have a little bit of their personalities just leaking out or bursting out onto the scene. So I'm gonna actually use the concept for as accurate as possible kind of deal. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and feed. And it stopped just because we're not on our thing. We're gonna let it recover. And then I think this always is actually the smallest thing now. Of all the definitely leaves a lot of room for interpretation and artistic care. What am I to do with you, my man? Lily. I know that there's just like a lot in there in general, so good luck with that. Be right back. we are back. Let's go in and get back to work for the last few minutes and get ourselves moving. Wow. It's been good. So far, evening has been pretty okay. Besides the fact that E-lag has returned. I'm not sure if it's because the VPN has returned or if it's because of otherwise. It says it's connecting in 10 minutes. For the time being. But who knows? But, my evening's been good. I hope your evening's been good. The reconnection has been successful. So let's go ahead and get these all going. Studios, still the gas. The gas. Gonna look at some of our older hunter designs. I think her flower, or at least the design on the thing, is actually a sakura flower. But I'm not quite sure. But hopefully we can eventually get ourselves to a point where we can have that be confirmed or not. But for now we're gonna actually just go with sakura flowers just because easier on me. Overall, looks nicer. Fits her character too. I know that there's gonna be some people out there who say, "Oh, that's not like a true Rumi like character." I'm just like, I'm the one designing this thing. You can have a melon. I do not understand why OBS is having so much trouble right now, but I'm going to leave it be for now, just because I don't want to deal with it. So far we have like 2 designs pretty much finished. And again, these are all supposed to go together. So essentially what happens is when this stuff gets designed, these little overhang parts are gonna be taken care of. And the hope is to have them kind of like be a one set piece where it's like, oh, you can connect them together, you can like slide them into each other, and you then have one big keychain that is really cool looking. That's the hope, is that you get all 3 separately, you can have one big keychain and they all look really nice together. That's the hope for now. Let's go ahead and get to Zoe here. Not Zoe, Mira. I'm like, of all of them, I think like Mira's the most mysterious out of them. Let's start with her name first. So there's Mira. I'm gonna go ahead and put her tassel up on this end. So let's go ahead and mark out where that's gonna go and pick up. Still in the same place. It's just a little separated. I actually need to do that later. Make those adjustments. I'm watching this stream. I have Sneevescape and Run Attempt playing on the TV. So you have like two to three things running. That's a lot of stuff, man. I'm like, that's a lot to watch. But then again, I'm not that interesting, I feel, but who knows? Maybe I am interesting. Let's see. Other pieces. that way. Smaller ears. Let's go home. And the center part. Oh, let's not forget the heart either. Tassel thing on there. Technically, it's two things. Okay. That makes sense. I keep forgetting that this turns off automatically, and then it requires that I don't bring it back up, so. I don't understand why it doesn't like me for that. But who knows? Let's see. Makes sense. Make sure you save it for yourself too. Don't spend everything off in one place. I need to learn that. Not to spend everything in one place, because oh boy, do I suck at it. Let's add the turtle leggies. Turtle limbs. Add the head. Take a look at Mira. So Mira has a lot of less traditional designs, but oh, the lag comes back from me. Let's see. think so far that's how far we're gonna get with them. I know that like Zoe's turned out way more detailed. Because, well, you know. Let's do a save. Hopefully we can get this one finished. Because the plan is to have, I believe, 6 different designs. So we're gonna have a design for this one. This one's gonna be like a picture frame design of the girls. So the hope is to get them all on their own kind of enjoyable things. And then have it like cut in different sections. But I think that's more of like a, it is what it is. Okay. But I think that'll kind of close it up for today because we are reaching towards 4 p.m., which means that the stream is reaching its